a bit late into this, but I definitely want to say thank you to each one of you that supported that video there. If you want to see me read that chart with no indicators, definitely come there. I had made a video here with the mapping levels that's ahead of price for several bars, but I did mention my map indicator in there. I just didn't elaborate, so I added a couple features, and we're going to take a look at it here on this 15-second chart. This is what it does. All right, so you can just kind of read here when price will not close outside of these hash marks. And should it do, the little arrow will pop up and just give you a little bit of wiggle room because the market does fluctuate. Most of the time, it's majority. Most of the time, that's all it is. But yeah, it's based on procedural information as well. All right, so it's a proprietary tool. There's no optimizations needed. So when you open up the indicator, it can be applied to any market or any time frame. I want to make sure I tell you that. So there's no settings for you to do anything but apply it to the chart, cut on the lines, because I added the lines in the text. You can cut those lines on or you can cut them off. You can use any component of it if you want. If you want the hash marks, that's fine. If you only want the line, that's fine. And here are prices here on the right hand side. I did leave some other little information up here for timing, a little heat map and all of that. But it's going to, again, dynamic information to reference. That's all. So 84, let's say 84.75. They won't close outside of this. If they're not going to close, they won't do it. Now they can go up. Clearly, they can go up there and uptrend. But if they close, again, a marker will appear up here. Okay, so I just want to let you watch this for about 5 minutes, so that way you can get a few bars and be able to see it perform. And this is a 15-second chart. Really simple stuff. All right, just want to make sure you know that it's really powerful to know where your bar will close at. And again, you can apply it to any time frame. It closed outside of it. There's your arrow. You can apply this to any time frame. Your hourly, your daily, your weekly. You can apply it to whatever time frame that you prefer. And again, any market, and it will absolutely give you prices, serious prices that the market will absolutely regard, as well as that mapping indicator. Make sure you go back and take a look at that video. If you put them together, you'll be surprised at what you can accomplish with timing, because I know the market is just that. You're trying to time it, knowing what price will do. All right, so let's see if they'll close above that 912 75. Let's say 75 here. We're dealing in quarters, but let's see if it'll close above that. I'm pretty certain they'll tag it. Let's see if they'll close above it. And there's other components to the map indicator. We have one that's for wicks, knowing that price will produce the wick. Okay, it's a counting effect to that one though. It actually projects based on a certain amount of bars, so it does that as well. Let's see if we can get a close above that price, 12.75. Let's see if we can get them to do it again. They tagged it, but they did not close. So yeah, we got again several indications here that keep up with this type of information, and you can apply it to whatever market you want. No optimization. That's the most important part of it. And again, it's proprietary, so it's no Bollinger Band, Keltner channel hidden behind what it's doing. None of that. That's nonsense. Okay, I did tell you guys before, I have no indicator in my indicator list that's referencing some kind of oscillator. Although I did build you guys a histogram. I tried my hand at it, but I don't do that. All right, I don't do that. And here on the backdrop, if you're looking above the chart here, this is just the ranges. That's all. Then I just applied the higher time frame assist to it. That's all. Just applied that information. I'll just sit that back there. So I just applied that. Let's see if they'll close outside of that 74. Let's say 75. Let's say 75. Let's see if they'll close outside of it. And if so, there's your arrow. All right. Now let's see, can they get them down further, down to that 46? We're going to be coming up maybe on just the last two bars here because I can't let the video go beyond 5 minutes. But I did want to give you some of that 930 activity. So you can play this several different ways. You can allow this to be your target or allow it to be your stop. Okay, so you can play it in any direction that you prefer. And again, it's dynamic. So it's using the market's information. That's important. You got to listen to the market. I always tell you guys that don't listen to me. Listen to the market. That's the only way you'll succeed with trading. And that's why it's procedural information that I'm putting together inside of these tools. And pretty much all indicators that I make have this function going on. So I'm not random. I'm not just throwing stuff on the page. All right, so let's let this be our last bar. Let's see if it can actually close outside of it. outside of that 860, or will they run away from it? They didn't make it. All right, so that's my time with you. I absolutely wish you all the best with your trading. I'm gonna allow this one to play out. Let's see if this one can do it. Let's see. Just give it one moment. See if they can close outside of that price there, 54. Let's see if they'll do it. No. I wish you all the best with your trading. Take care.